Welcome, SAO survivors. Are you ready for a journey to floor 5 of Aincrad? Well, more with those two rather than that one. Sorry, you're a bit of a background character now, Mito. We got a whole bunch of news for you this week and upcoming days as well. We have Anime Expo on July 1st with more Scherzo of Deep Night movie news, as well as a lot of you have been waiting for Aria dub release in Bluray. We have a Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris stream scheduled for this Wednesday, that is going to be tomorrow. The soundtrack for Scherzo, the opening, theme song for Scherzo movie again. Aria Blu-ray box reveal. Unital Ring IV English cover by Yampress reveal. A whole lot of reveals. So let's get into it. Welcome to This Week in SAO for all your weekly SAO news. But before you buckle up for the news, a quick heads up from this week's sponsor, Feel It. Feel It is a quick and easy to pick up and play game for you and a friend where your goal is to, just feel it. A modern reimagining of Jazz Ball or Zonix, or with whatever you remember this classic game as, where you shoot yourself off from a wall to draw across to the other to capture the smaller area you finished encircling. Dodge obstacles to survive, trap them to keep them away, or even encircle them to destroy them so they never bother you again. Play solo through almost 100 different levels, and if you're up for a challenge, try it out in hard mode. In for some help, have a friend join you in filling the map. A bit of a competitive rivalry going on there? Try out the PvP mode with them instead. Feel It is now available on Steam and is coming out on the Nintendo Switch on June 30th. Go to the link on your screen or in the description to check out this modern classic. Huge thanks to Feel It for supporting the channel, so make sure to support them back. As always, our schedule is anime, light novel and manga, some other news, and then SAO games. I have to mention this because YouTube still hasn't fixed my chapters feature, despite it should have been fixed a very long time ago. But here we are, I'll just give you a quick agenda like that. Well, starting with those anime news, of course, as mentioned, July 1st, this Friday, we have the Anime Expo SAO stage all the way in the US. Most people still do believe, for some reason, Anime Japan is not a big event where we may get reveals like that. But no, we had received the War of Underworld trailer all the way in Anime Expo in the US. So again, with no full Scherzo trailer so far, that's what we're expecting. Our first Scherzo of Deep Night trailer for the movie, preferably showcasing the theme song as well, which has been revealed to be from Aoi Air. It is titled Shinzo, which means heart, and it is actually gonna get a single release on September 7th of this year, about 3 weeks before the movie releases. Speaking of early releases, Scherzo soundtrack is also going to be released before the movie itself comes out in Japan. Same as Aria of a Starless Night, 1 day before the release, so this time it's gonna be September 9, where you'll be able to listen to the Scherzo of Deep Night original soundtrack. If you have a Japanese account on the Japanese song streaming platforms, it's likely not going to come out globally for a very long time for you to enjoy on Spotify. But going back to that Anime Expo SAO stage, Bryce Papenbrook, Kirito's voice actor in English, and Sheremile, Asuna's voice actor in English, are going to be hosting the stage, and we have some additional guests joining. Alice's voice actor, Kylie Mills, and Yujo's voice actor, Brandon Winkler, are going to be there, so stay tuned. Based on those guests, I am going to imagine the bloopers that we're going to be getting this time around for the English dub is going to be for War of Underworld, not for Aria of a Starless Night, but hey, we'll have to wait and see just a little bit more just at the end of this week. Of course, as mentioned, we are expecting a full-blown Scherzo of Deep Night movie trailer, and we are also expecting some news about that Aria Blu-ray for you guys in the US who want the English dub. Well, not just in the US, in most of Europe as well. But again, stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon because we're gonna have a special This Week in SAO coverage, a special twist coverage for that this Friday, where I'm gonna be covering all the news, and then we'll likely gonna have an explained video for that trailer as well. But let's wait and see what we get from there first. Now, adding on to that a bit, Aria of a Starless Night Blu-ray box for the Japanese side has been revealed. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like the color scheme being more Asuna oriented, just like the movie was. But yeah, it looks really, really nice. It is pretty damn cool. I'm glad I got it. Moving on to the light novel / manga news. One of the articles about the SAO art exhibition in Japan has revealed that SAO works have crossed the 30 million sold mark worldwide. Now, the article doesn't state whether this includes both manga releases as well as light novel releases or just light novel. It also doesn't mention whether this includes digital sales or not. So, as with most sales figures, it is a bit up in the air as to what this exactly means. But hey, it's pretty damn cool. That's what we got. But of course, last week we had the Abec Artworks Wanderers release on June 21st. On the exact same day, we had the Alicization Manga Volume 5. Again, both of them from Yam Press. The English translated versions had been released. If you haven't gotten them yet and want to have them, the links are going to be in the description down below. As for the future, Sword Art Online Volume 25 Unital Ring IV cover, English cover by Yam Press has been revealed. The book is coming out on August 23rd. That is the preliminary date. If it's gonna be anything like the Progressive 8 release, that's likely gonna get pushed about 2 or 3 weeks after August 23rd. But you can pre-order it already right now. As usual, links are going to be in the description. The adventure going over to the Underworld have gone over to the Underworld in the previous volume, and that's where we'll be picking up the story in Unital Ring IV. On the manga side, last week Dengeki Daioh has released, and as usual we got the new chapter for RE Aincrad, the Aincrad reboot manga by Kimi, as well as the Sister's Prayer manga adaptation from the Kiss and Fly manga adaptation, published there as well with their new chapters. Going back to that June 21st date, last week was Rain's birthday, aka Karatachi Nijika from SAO Lost Song, the Gameverse. And as usual, we had the special login bonuses in Unleashed Blading as well as Integral Factor, as well as a birthday illustration in Unleashed Blading, as well as the new birthday banner for Rain herself. In Integral Factor, that is. I actually forgot and edited that back in. Now, a lot of you have been waiting for this one. Finally, we have some Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris news. With the official end of spring last week, we actually got the announcement after spring ended, after they breached their supposed deadline, that Alicization Lycoris has been delayed from spring 2022 into summer 2022. Now, that announcement came absolutely out of nowhere, however, pretty much all of us have expected it, but rather than leaving us in the dark for an entire season this time around, we are going to be getting some news really soon, in fact, like tomorrow. The Alicization Lycoris playlist has been updated on the Beaters Cafe YouTube channel, and they have set up a new stream tomorrow, Wednesday the 29th, promising to finally reveal some new info about that second paid DLC. Remember, compared to the previous releases, we absolutely don't know anything. We don't know what the story is going to be. We haven't received any kind of trailers or whatsoever. We don't know. We haven't even seen the key visual, which they usually share quite early on. That was the case with the first paid DLC. We don't even know the title of the second paid DLC yet. So again, stay tuned tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because that is going to be yet another twist special. 2 special this week in SAOs this week. Wow, that is going to be a lot. So make sure you don't miss it. And yeah, look forward to tomorrow. On the Integral Factor side of things, we had last week floor 87 implemented into the game. It's an event-sized floor, shouldn't take too long, about 40 to 50 minutes. It's a chill floor taking place in a hot springs themed floor. So yeah, it's a really nice one, focusing on Lifa. I suggest you go and check it out if your phone or emulator is still supported. Emulator is not gonna be supported. But aside from that floor implementation, I am going over to my list again. There is the weekly guaranteed free order. There is the great enhancement event with Yuki, checkmate order with Lifa, Yui, Egil, and Yuki. And two-handed axe is this week's guaranteed order. It is running out tomorrow on maintenance, so you should probably go and grab it now if you want to have those two-handed axe skills. Unleash Blading had absolutely nothing aside from the very grindy War of Underworld event that barely anyone's participating at this point. They really need to revamp that to be a little bit less grindy. But yeah, if you're looking for Unleash Blading news, they have a stream scheduled on the same day as Alicization Lycoris stream this Wednesday, June the 29th. So tune in for that. I will be sharing all the information in next week's Twist. That's not gonna get a Twist special. That's all we have this week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Kirito, Asuna, as well as Mito for joining me in the background. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay cool. Am I swiveling too much? I think I was swiveling through the entire thing. Sorry about that.